Good morning, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 15402 Southwest Siene Court here in Tigard. We're located at the front of the home, just off to the left of the front doorway. We have a 4-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We currently have water running. We have water kind of on and off here. There's cleaners in the house right now, but anyway, here we go. Okay, so I've put a toilet flush down the line. We've had a lot of sinks running, and once I get past like the first 2 feet or so of the line, the pipe looks pretty dry. I'm going to make sure there's water running in here. Okay, I did confirm that we do have a sink running inside, and again, you can see here that there is no water flowing past the camera. I'm going to pull back here. It looks like once you get past the first joint or so of the pipe here, water may be escaping out of the line, possibly. I just ran inside and did a toilet flush there. I watched the water flow through the cleanout opening. But then once you get past this spot right here, there's no water flow. So it looks like somewhere within the first couple feet of the line, or within about a foot of the cleanout, water is escaping somewhere, it would appear. The pipe is basically to clean here so far. It looks like the joint has become somewhat off past about the first couple feet of the first foot of the cleanout. Yeah, just turned the sink back on. We're going to let water flow back down the line here one more time just to make sure No water's getting down the line. And I'm getting water flow through the clean out area here. But once the sink water finally makes it to the clean out, it's coming in super slow. So I'm going to pull back here really quick and reverse direction and run back toward the home. But again, at this point, we're only 8 feet from the clean out. If there were to be water flow, we would see it by this point. This is about the last spot we see water here, is within about a foot of the clean out. It just disappears. And it's hard to say. It looks like there might be something there on the side of the pipe. I can't tell what that is exactly. My camera has a pretty crummy view of what's going on right here because it's a turn in the line. But this right here is the last point which you see any water. Once you go past here, there's nothing. So I can't tell if there's an opening right here in the line where that object is kind of protruding out or not. I'm going to turn the water off.
No, I won't run any.
Alright, I've let the line drain out here completely. And I'm now going back toward the home, back into the crawl space area. And talking to the home inspector, and he has to go try and confirm this. He may not be able to. But it sounds like when he was in the crawl, he heard a lot of water running inside the crawl space, and it's entirely possible it's from all the water escaping and then draining back toward the home. I don't see any obvious issues here right inside the main line. But there's definitely an issue with water flow, and it seems it would be right around within that first foot of the clean out heading out towards the street. That's where all the water flow stops at. Nothing gets beyond that first foot of the line. Going back toward the home, it's hard to say. When you have water running, it just pools up right here in this. You can see it just pooling in the clean out standpipe, and then once you turn the water, it takes a minute, but then it all dissipates. But again, at no time, I did a whole bunch of toilet flushes, ran the sink at a bunch of different times, and at no point did I ever see water flow beyond about the first foot of the line heading out towards the street. So I would recommend having a licensed plumbing contractor come out here and try and, most likely there's probably a hole or some damage in the pipe here within that first foot, but I'm unable to confirm it with the camera. You just can't get a good view of what's going on, but it would appear that it's within that first foot. This is the clean out right here, and it's probably somewhere in this, between the clean out here and roughly where the cinder blocks are at. It's only about a couple feet deep. So anyway, I do recommend rescoping the line once we have this flow issue figured out, as at this time I'm unable to confirm what the flow looks like beyond this point. We do have a possible issue out at the transition point where the PVC and ABS transition's at. It has separated somewhat. But we need to get some water flowing through here to see if the rest of the line has proper flow through it, or if there's huge bellies in it. It's impossible to say right now without water flowing through the whole pipe. But I do recommend getting this flow issue corrected. Again, it's likely in this area right here.